Hi, I'm Mark Tracy, and I'm running to be your state representative from Rhode Island District 4. And today I'm lucky enough to be here with Frans Johansson. Frans is a successful author of the book The Medici Effect. He's also been described as the godfather of corporate diversity. So we're lucky to have him. I had to go on the road to chase him down. But as you know, part of the reason why I'm running is I believe there's a strong message of inclusive economic growth around diversity and inclusion. And it's one of the things that we love about living in our district here in Rhode Island. We have tremendous diversity and in the state as well. And I think that's an under-leveraged strength. So I wanted to talk to Frans. I was lucky enough to have him profile some of my work in his first book, which I highly recommend, by the way.
Thank you.
So Frans, could you tell us a little bit more about how important diversity and inclusion can be in economic development?
Well, when you look at the fundamentals of what drives innovation and innovative growth, whether that is in organizations, in companies, in regions, you see the same theme come up over and over again, which is that diversity drives innovation. It is this idea that bringing together different perspectives, people from different backgrounds, and when they're able to connect their ideas and build upon their ideas, they have a better shot at together come up with new ideas, innovative ideas. So it is a cornerstone of economic growth. In fact, when you look even at regions of the world that are homogeneous, those pieces of those regions that drive economic growth are diverse. In other words, you can look at it and you can see how this plays out both at a large scale and a small scale. It is a fundamental of innovation.
Thank you. So, one of the things that's going on in Rhode Island right now is we've brought in a lot of very impressive talent into the state, new jobs, Virgin Pulse, GE Digital, for example. But so many of these jobs are very high qualification jobs. And my concern is that many Rhode Islanders aren't going to be able to transition to those kind of jobs. They're going to require a college degree or an advanced degree. And so that's one of the reasons why I think we need to focus on some of the small entrepreneurs and diverse entrepreneurs that we have in the state. What's your experience or perspective on that type of growth? Is it still possible to have inclusive economic growth that has vertical employment opportunities, not just for people who have advanced degrees, for example?
Well, yes, because what you're actually seeing play out is that in regions or in cities where there's possibilities to pursue your own entrepreneurial careers, you will have growth. There's local growth. It may not be the next Tesla or the next Uber, but you're seeing it particularly in services where people have far more ability today to be able to, once they pick up a skill, being able to find a way of providing that service to others in their neighborhood, in their community. And it's a proliferation of that happening everywhere. My belief is that in a growing economy, those opportunities and the way we look at them is inclusive. We're looking at it inclusively. In other words, if you want to have a better shot at coming up with a new idea that sort of can appeal to a lot of people, you have a better chance of doing so if you yourself can tap into a diverse group of resources, a diverse group of entrepreneurs, a diverse group of local vendors, of artists, of people that have created all kinds of different businesses.
Thank you. And Providence, you were a student there.
I was at Brown.
So I think you've seen that we have this tremendous diversity within our state that we really need to tap to spark our economic growth.
Yeah, and in fact, I've been privileged to be able to help further the dialogue on this in Rhode Island. I last year, or earlier this year actually, we did an event where we brought together different parts of the state to look at how to solve some of those sort of larger, more complex issues, such as affordable housing and other pieces around that, and partnering with you and others to actually pursue that. Revealed, I believe, the potential that exists within Rhode Island, that if we can come together, if we can break down the barriers that exist within these artificial barriers that exist between communities, we have a better shot of breaking new ground.
Well, thank you so much for the time. I know you're incredibly busy.
Thank
And
you.
we're looking forward to having you back in the Ocean State for Ocean State Innovate, which is coming up in January and is focused on food. But for now, I want to wrap it up and say goodbye to everyone. And please tune in to our Facebook page for the campaign. Again, I'm Mark Tracy. I'm running for state representative. And thank you for your time.